What's up, boss? You're mine!
Good work out there.
To bypass the time when completing all these missions, have your spawn location to the agency. Once you complete the mission, just find a new session and it will bypass the time. You are going to need the living quarters to be able to spawn in here after finding in this session. If you are gonna do the missions, do gang termination and recover valuables. Those are the best ones. Vehicle recovery is sometimes good, but you have to get good luck with those. I think I did it a bit too early, it's why there's a short delay, but that won't be too long. But the best ones are termination valuables. If you've got any other ones, do vehicle recovery, that's probably third best. Avoid doing assets protection, that's another bad one. Let's try and avoid that one.
Hey, what's up, homie? Alright, shit, see you soon.
Today I've made 2 mil from all these missions. It's been a pain in the ass, but I've got the majority of them done. With stolen valuables, there's in 2 locations. One's at the Tequila La, whatever it's called, which is normally next to Eclipse. And then you got the Vanilla Unicorn one, which is a strip club. They only spawn there. Gang termination, you can sometimes get a good spawn, which can be at the shipyard. That can be done within a minute. But you can get sometimes ones at the top of the map, which might add a minute to get there, but it's still alright. It's not too bad. Vehicle recovery, you sometimes might get the Humane Labs, which is probably best to just, if you do get it, it's probably best to just find a new session and find a new one. Another way to do it is if you have your spawn location on this last location, and if you're outside and just find a new session, that works as well, and just call Franklin up. It is a bit faster that way, but you won't be able to pick exactly what you get. So you might get something like asset protection, and you might waste time there. I find best way is just have it at the agency and just go to your laptop every time. I'll show you the 3 spawns of where you can get the code at. But only spawn in 1 of 3. The safe can either spawn top floor or bottom floor. I find it's best to just always go from the back. One can spawn on this table there, one can spawn next to the stage, and one spawns behind the bar. These are the only spawns for those codes. can be a bit buggy sometimes going to the safe and collecting the valuables. Sometimes doesn't give you a prompt to pick it up. I find best sometimes if you wait like about a second and then run into it. You can pick it up a lot better. Sometimes you just sit there and don't do anything. Also, always position, if you ever press the mark, to always position it outside so you can fly to the place faster. Just a lot more convenient. I think the normal timer for the delay is about 5 minutes. You can bypass it about 3 minutes earlier. Just gotta walk around and then you'll be able to find a new lobby and then sit back on the laptop, bypassing the timer, which is good. I think if you are going to buy an agency, the best location is a location I've got. I find it's just always middle of everything that I do. I wouldn't spend that extra, what, a couple $100K to get the one next to the casino, unless you got businesses around there. That's the only thing you should buy if you are going to get the top range one, but there's not too much difference. As you can see, we bypass the timer. Rescue operations aren't that good. Rescue operations, they're not bad, but you might get a shit location and you need a helicopter or something. This one, good gang termination, I think is probably the fastest. If it's at the shipyard, it's less than a minute I can do it in. But if it's at like the top of the map, it is a bit more time.
Everything okay?
I always find with these missions that if it's not at the shipyard, the last person you have to kill, you have to get off your bike to kill him. Because with third pressure, you can't really reach around to get him.
What's happening?
Train yard. That's alright. I believe there's only 5 spawns. You get the train yard, the train yard, and then you get the shipping area. You got the motel, you got the wind farm at the top left, and then you got the I think it's called the Braddock's farm, which is sort of up to Mount Chiliad on the right side. We're always roughly around the same location when doing this. Should be one in the tunnel. Should be one in the start area. I think I killed one in the tunnel, but I'll just check again. There's one big area in the middle. Right under the shelter, there's always one in the middle. Sometimes he comes out and you can get him, but for most times he doesn't really. So you have to go up there and shoot him.
What the?
Last one's just over here. So there's always one under the tunnel, there's always one in this shelter thing, and then there's either one at the edge over here, and there's one where I just killed. But sometimes they move around and they might change locations a bit. I believe I got maybe one more after this. But I do believe you have to get 201 in order to get 20k a day. Once that mission up top goes, you can find a new session and then you should bypass the timer. If you do it too early, you do get the delay, which happened a bit earlier in the stream. But sometimes it does bug out where you do wait long enough and it still gives a delay. One more, or actually two more. Recover variables. This one is the simplest one, only 2 spawns. For the last couple of days I've been grinding them out a lot. I have been quite on and off, so probably could have got this earlier, but it doesn't matter. If I get it, I get it. When I first did this, I was doing it every time the delay would, I would always wait for the delay, which would just waste time. With this method, it's a lot faster.
What's up?
I think I got to about, what's it called, 50 completed, and when I stopped, but after I found the method, I thought it would be a lot quicker if I do it, and so now I'm doing it more. Park with a presser just side of the door, because when you come out, you can move quickly. There's only 3 spawns. 3 spawns are right next to the stand there. On this bench top, or seat in this room, and right on the counter. On the counter on far left. There's only 3 spawns again for these missions. For the code. To be honest, these missions are quite good. They're only good for solos because I believe if you do it with a teammate, they don't get any pay from it. So if you do these, it's best to do a solo. They do a good amount of money. And when it did have double money on it, they were really good then. So if there is another time where they put double money or whatever on it, I would suggest doing these because they are pretty high paying jobs for real
good.
quick as well. To put 1 mil. Find a new session, bypass the timer, and we'll get the last one completed. Sometimes it does take a while to load in. It's mostly because the amount of players are in a lobby. The more players will take longer. That's not too many. I should bypass the time because it's wait a bit longer than usual. Yeah, I did it. Alright, we'll do... What one pays the most? And do 73 on this one.
Looking good, boss.
I would suggest trying to get all 200 completed, as it is a way to make passive income without doing anything at all. But it is going to be a big effort to try and get the 200 at first. But I reckon it'll be worth it. Especially if you only have the agency as your only thing. It is a good way to make money. Just alone today I've made pretty much 2.2 mil plus a war safe, so maybe about 2.4, close around there. I like to sometimes throw a sticky bomb over there and I'll wait until there's people spawn in and then detonate it. I like to do that sometimes, not all the time because if not, sometimes they come around and kill you quite fast. Sometimes it does that, unfortunately, but if you just go on first person, walk back and go first again, you can do that. And that's it for the security contracts. I probably won't do them again, as I've got other better things to probably do, like Macao. But now I've got over 20k daily now, that'll be good.
Good work out there.
That's all the contracts all done. Collect my daily safe now.
Anything I can do for you, boss? Stay safe, boss.
Now I'll go check out my arcade, collect money from there. And daily in this game where I just don't do anything and get 25k, 20k from my agency now, and 5k from my arcade, which is a pretty good amount just from doing nothing. It pretty much covers all my bills for properties. But now I'm gonna probably go back to doing the KO and nightclub stuff. But the KO is my main money making method. I have my nightclub running. I'll get the 20k a day from my agency, 5k from my arcade. I'll collect that when they're at max capacity, and I'll just resupply my bunker whenever I feel like it. I'll probably come to my order shop every once in a while. It's not a bad way to make money, but it's not the best. I only really like to go to my order shop when I'm just pretty much around the place. But I don't drop everything just to go do this stuff, so street breaks. Most of the time the cars get destroyed, so you lose a good amount of profit from that. I might drive one of my cars instead of my Oppressor all the time. How bad this car was. It's not too bad, but it slips out quite a lot. Just not my favourite car. I believe I've left my scramjet in here as well, so I'll take that out and put it into my office. 60k from that, and I got 120 from my thing, so it's pretty much like 200k I've gotten from both. And my scramjet is here. I think I'll end the video, the live stream here.